Now, if you haven't listened to a word I said this entire time, then I beg you to start listening now. The night before my second bond hearing, after 17 days in jail, after losing everything, the emotional, physical, mental journey I was through, in 8 hours, I would find out if I could get out of jail or if I would stay in through this entire process that could last more than a year. I talk with God. Again, I tell him I understand. I accept. I know what I must do and I want to do. I want to be with him. I'm done living for myself. Out of nowhere, I feel this peace come over me. The thought comes to my head, this is the Holy Spirit. But I disregard it. I can actually feel like warm syrup being poured on my head, just the layers coming down of just peace. This absolute peace. Now, I wasn't worried about anything. And for the first time in my life, I felt so at peace. That's the only word I can use to describe it. Mind you, of everything I've been going through, okay? And in 8 hours, I would find out if I would get it out or not, and I'm at peace. Almost with the thought of knowing I would get out. I was at such peace, I got mad. I said, why am I at such peace right now? Why can't I cry? Why can I not think negatively? I wanted to be upset. What the heck is going on? I should be upset. I'm an emotional guy. I won't eat or sleep for days when something's wrong. I'm at peace. I was at such peace, I slept throughout the entire night. And in the morning, I ate breakfast. And with everything I was facing, I slept and I ate. Just such peace. I was confused. So I get brought out of my jail cell to the courtroom. Imagine a 6-foot wide hallway by 100 yards long. This hallway is behind the courtrooms where they bring the prisoners up to. And I'm still at peace. I don't understand why. I begin to walk. I glance over my left shoulder. I see the guard walking with me. I begin to pray. I try and say Psalm 23, even when I walk through the valley of darkness, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. I don't know how I knew that, but it just came out. I keep repeating, for you are with me, for you are with me. I say the Our Father. I can feel the guard walking with me. I don't have to turn around. I just want to focus on praying. You know when you could feel someone's presence? You know, someone walking with you or staring at you. I felt the guard. And I prayed this entire walk, which was every bit of 80 yards or so. I finally reached the courtroom and stopped, waiting for the guard's instructions to go up. I look around, and there was no guard. The guard was at the end of the hallway where I began walking. But I felt someone with me. Now, I don't understand. I don't get it. Someone was walking with me. I was so confused. But I can't ponder on that because I have to go to court. So I get into the courtroom and I look at the time and I'm 15 minutes early, so I have to sit there and wait. So I continue to pray. I'm the first out of the 3 to be heard. I see my family and friends enter the courtroom. The clerk calls my name and I walk out very slowly. I wanted to look at everyone there who was there for me to let them know I see them and acknowledge them. The hearing begins, and I turn around, I scan the crowd, I see friends, I see co-workers, family, the media. The courtroom was packed so much that people were standing in the back. But out of everyone there was this dark-haired lady sitting directly behind me and it stood out. She was nodding her head. She was nodding her head, yes. It's so peaceful and calm. And I think to myself, who the heck is that? I don't know her. I've never seen her before. Why is she staring at me? It's like she knows me. Who is that? This is the only thing that's on my mind. when the state's attorney is reading off her complaints. This was the first time I get to actually hear what the state's attorney thinks she knows, and I pay no attention to her. I scan the crowd again, and again I see this lady stares directly at me and continues to nod her head. Yes. And you can see me on the video on the internet that day, me staring at her. I was thinking, who the heck is this lady? Who is that? I have no clue. I'm confused. But nothing else in that room mattered. It was just me and her. Everything was okay. But it was time to listen to the judge. I don't know who she is, whatever. Now my bond was reduced from $750,000 to $25,000. But that's not God or anything. That's just, I got lucky. Now I get back to my cell and I cry. Anybody that's ever been in jail and says they didn't cry is a liar. I thank God. I reflect on what just happened. But it hit me very clearly. That peace I felt was the Holy Spirit. That presence I felt walking with me was Jesus. That lady in the courtroom was an angel. I'm not making this up. I mean, I'm not the type of person to make this up. It happened.
So what we're doing here is an outcry, a proclamation to the whole world that this man is publicly professing faith in Jesus Christ and Him alone for his salvation. And I want you guys to know that you're welcome as well. John brought extra towels, swimming trunks, and t-shirts in case anybody wanted to join him. So when we break bread a little bit and you guys decide, hey man, if you want to talk and get baptized, don't think for a second. We won't bring you right in here and take care of it for you. We would love to. And you're so welcome. So at this round, are you ready, brother? Very good. And you're all witnesses. So hallelujah.
John Cichy, we're grateful for what Christ has done in your life. And to show the whole world what He's done, we're going to baptize you. We're going to put you all the way under, brother. Representing the death and burial of the old John and being brought back up in newness of life. All right? In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost.